that you could come and hang out with us in the classroom today.
All right. What? You lied to me. Or I can't hear myself.
Thanks.
Hello. Well, test. 1, 2. Can you hear me?
Can I hear you?
Can you hear me?
Can I hear you?
Can anybody hear me?
Am I hearing you?
I might be here. I'm probably quiet on my own mic.
I can literally hear him. Unless he's just loud in real life.
You know what's crazy? I actually don't think I can hear you through my headphones.
Oh, we're just speaking to each other.
Yeah, no, I mean, I can hear you because you're right next to me.
Ah, okay.
I can hear the game clearly.
Yeah.
You know what else I hear? Is Lima has been an entirely different beast all night.
Different beast?
Well, so here's the... I was actually sitting
And the same
watching
animal?
that last set with Atomic. This is great. When I was sitting and watching this set, the last set that just happened with Atomic, before this happened,
Oh.
I was like, wow, okay, normally Lima has those moments where he does something,
Right.
or he has like a stock, and you are like, wow.
What the heck?
He actually is that guy.
He's
I'm
him.
sorry, I forgot. I didn't know you are that caliber of player. You have your accolades for a reason.
Right. You're built
But
different.
he's not always tapped into it 100%.
Okay.
You know, there are weeklies, regular weeks all the time where he just does something silly. Or even, it's not silly, but he's playing the game, but he feels touchable. Somebody else is playing good, and it's very competitive.
Right, right.
And Hippo was the first person to actually, like, bring it back. The first couple of games didn't look competitive.
Right.
Then Hippo turned things around. And then Lima decided game 5 that he will try.
You're like, oh, yeah, he will try, yes.
And now he is doing to Atomic what he has done to pretty much everyone else, at least the first couple of games, all night.
So Lima is on illegal performance-enhancing substances, is what you're saying. He took the limitless pill.
Don't
and he's
say
using
that,
all of his brain at once.
Don't say I'm saying that.
He's got all of. Okay, yeah, it's a joke. But Lima is very literally
100% of your brain.
Right. Lima found himself in an alternate dimension and then fused them together, and now he's Super Lima.
Oh, you're saying
he's Lima Blanca.
Piccolo and Nail situation.
Yeah, exactly.
So my brother.
He's unlocked potential Lima.
Oh. Yeah, he really is Ultra Instinct Lima.
Doop. Well, I mean, you can make a god bleed. If you've watched 300, that's what the whole entire movie was about.
This close to Arsene?
Oh, there he is.
Persona!
Speak of the devil and he shall arrive.
Oh, yeah, match that jab.
What? Was that dash attack?
That was dash attack trading with up tilt, I think.
Some of the moves that Clank in this game surprise me to no end.
I mean, up tilt and dash attack are both like 2-hit moves that are kind of weak, so I guess. The grounded moves just have to be 9%, less than 9% apart.
Right. I don't know. Sometimes those joints don't be feeling right.
No, they don't. But I think like first hit up tilt is like 4% or something.
Yeah.
Dash attack's probably the same thing. So
I had Samus jab to Clank with Mario up smash, and we both went into the, like, no one won. I was like, say what? See? Okay, I'm confused.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh!
neither one of those characters are on stage.
Oh, he did.
I swear to you, Joker was not on stage either.
Lied to you plainly. And
like you said, Lima will showcase that he is that guy. He has those.
I'm just shook that Atomic lived that. Well, first I was shook that Lima did that. And then I was shook that Atomic lived that.
Right.
And then the rest.
Locked back in. Came back from his lunch break. Back to work, boss. Stacking that paper, making that money. Cash money, young money, Lima.
Goodness. Now this is, Atomic told me he had finally taken a set off of Lima recently with the Joker. So finally I got the experience under the belt.
So it's
we'll
possible
see if he's able to bring that same energy into this set.
Right.
That he has in the past.
Yeah, once you win a set versus someone in tournament, you know, it is possible. You did do it.
I think
you never know.
Like mentally easier after that.
Yeah, exactly. You still have to play the game to that level of excellence.
Yeah.
And I believe, you know, if you don't reach that level of consistency, you can get in your head. Be like, oh, they're my bracket demon. I beat them one time. But Atomic is one of the players in Dallas I would say is the most consistent. Top 5 consistent.
Oh, that back air. I'm shook that Atomic made it back. He was stuck in a really rough spot.
That could have been It could have been a Bayo moment, you know, because her Nair goes around.
Yep, yep.
Oh, the shield footstool into the stall and fall down air. Lima constantly playing on those expectations, and Atomic now going to have to dive into that second stock to try and get something started. Lima, though, has not eaten yet. They are hungry.
There are moments where I'm watching this where it's got to feel so bad playing against Lima where every option you select is just the wrong one. You know, like, what are you supposed to do?
It feels unfair, right? Like, how could anybody complain about this character?
Atomic ran up and shielded right after getting the Arsene.
And it was
and Lima just dash grabbed. And I think that's the first raw dash grab that he's thrown out.
Versus Atomic in this game? Yeah, I believe so.
And it's like,
he just knows. He
always
always knows.
So many like empty land or just like forward air pokes, back air pokes, or just sitting on the other side of the stage waiting for you to do something before he up tilts.
You know, the thing that's so unfair about Lima, I believe, is, you know, not only is he playing a character that combos you to, you know, to high hell, of course, but as a player, he specifically is so quick to download your option, your defensive option, your drift, and it doesn't take him very long to just decide, yeah, that's right, I'll just do that. I'll just punish that from now on.
He has scared Atomic into shield so long.
It's so, yeah, right.
He was just able to back air and
kill
him anyway because of shield pokes.
Yeah. He just knows. He's like, all right, I bet you respect it. But he's always watching. Always watching. Mike Wazowski.
Not quite able to push Lima off stage. He can stall it for so long. He is not even worried a little bit about those guns. Oh my goodness. You know, it feels great to have Arsene right here, but it feels bad to have gotten it because of one combo. You were at 0% meter, you got hit, and then Arsene!
And now the game decided you need your comeback mechanic already.
Panic! This guy needs help!
Help! Fraud alert from Dive Kick.
Yes. It is. The X Factor was popped for you.
Yes.
You did not press the buttons, but the game was like, you need this!
SOS means someone help me.
Oh my god. How is he alive? That's illegal. Hold on. Wait a minute!
Joker been hitting the gym, got his weight up.
He is unreasonably hefty for a character of his stature. I will say that.
Ooh, and Arsene is already about to make a second appearance. Atomic can survive. Oh my, how? How?
He is slim.
That was Sour Spot, but I know how.
He is slim thick. Oh,
how does he know? How does he know?
He just does.
It was on approach.
He simply knows. He knows that Atomic is scared right now because he's at 175. And I like that Atomic still, he's fighting, he's playing the game at an appropriate distance. Oh no! That's so wrong. That is actually,
that's literally the movie The Matrix. You're right. You're literally right. He made him into an agent. Like, yeah, that was crazy.
What are you supposed to do? I'm not allowed to play passively from the other side.
As the meta has progressed, I've started to notice that Bayonetta is a very blessed character.
Yeah.
When it comes to some of these, you know, special attributes and options that she has. You know, first off, she flies, which has always been fantastic. Recovery's always been very strong in Ultimate. And then her counter is not, you know, reliant on you always hitting her. And if you're wrong, she bats withins.
Yeah.
And then she's got bat within in general, you know, and then she combos you.
The thing is,
she's got projectiles that you can't reflect.
Insane mobility, right? So she can play the cat and mouse game.
Yeah.
But if you are trying to play the cat and mouse game with her,
then she just
can counter you from very far away and then combo.
Yeah. It's crazy.
She is very good at forcing you to be the one who approaches.
Yeah, if you're the mouse, then she eats you. If you're the cat, then she just euthanizes you.
My goodness, Sour Spot.
There's no right answer.
Sour Spot's good for Atomic. He's back on. He can use the Arsene. And
okay, well, we're talking a lot about how Bayonetta is a strong character for sure. Strengths are ridiculous, but she does have plenty of weaknesses baked into her design as well.
Sometimes she likes function.
Sometimes it just don't work.
Do you think it's ridiculous that Lima sometimes is allowed to just retreat to the ledge because Bayonetta is okay with that? That is not a good place to be for 99% of the cast.
Right. Because normally you'd say a character, what a back air on that tech chase. Normally you would say like the characters that, okay, immediate response. The characters that are good at the ledge are normally things like Wii Fit-esque or with ridiculously good burst options, game and watch up, be immediate, you know, things like that, you know?
Sephiroth.
Right. Command grabs and whatnot. But Bayonetta just has not only high mobility, but the possibility of making a reversal into a giant combo, or I mean sometimes an edge guard for a stock.
Yeah. Or she can say, well, you blocked this, so I'm going to go to the other side of the stage now.
And still be safe, right? And
like
you've
that,
got
exactly like that. There's a mix-up. She dashes through. What a tech! Holy! Atomic, you're built different. You got to work for this. The shield angle down there, so you do not get poked.
I know y'all saw her legs started to become exposed. I bet you Atomic was thinking about it.
And it was absolutely honed in to that moment.
Tech was crucial for Atomic. Oh, the only reason they get to play with a little bit more of this stuff, putting on a little bit of extra credit or damage.
Just out of range of the forward tilt.
Oh! One shot, be careful. We seen what she did with that last time.
Oh!
Big roll.
Somehow gets through the whole jab setup. And they're relatively safe.
You've got to hold that pressure.
It really is a I'm waiting for my turn moment. But Lima's patient. He will wait for his turn.
Right.
He'll wait over here because he knows eventually you're going to crack. What?
No way. First off, I kind of thought the up smash might have hit right there, but maybe not.
That was the worst time for Persona to pop because it does freeze you for a second if you're not in the middle of an animation. So Atomic was just stuck.
The up air, the nair, but no extension off of that. Lima is pressing buttons.
What recognition to see that he would cross up so you could get the shield grab instead of just going for the witch twist.
The up air is doing the work. Tried to interrupt the recovery.
He came down from the platform in a disadvantage situation and grabbed. And he connected. I don't know if he's missed one of those.
Honestly, you know, I have not paid attention to the statistics, but I'd be willing to bet not many, if that all.
His hit rate is insane. His hit rate is insane.
Yeah. I agree with you. Atomic gonna have to collect his stuff. Yeah, that's a rough one, you know. We have not complained, you know what I'm saying, but just given credence.
I'm just gonna point out,
you know, not credence, but like giving credit to the strengths of Bayonetta and you know how she wow, I cannot talk. How she functions in the meta, you know, at least as we've seen it here in Texas, and you know, it can be very, very strange to fight that character, especially versus Lima, of course, who has not touched another character you know, for years, and the other ones he has are just been secondary. He's just playing them just cause. But Bayonetta has never left his roster.
He did win a Shockwave with Corrin.
That is true, like right? And his Palutena has made plenty of appearances in early Ultimate. We also saw the Peach, right? But Bayonetta has never ever left his roster. He's got legacy information, and on top of that, gets to
he's innovating.
Yeah, exactly. Gets to get creative. With the new stuff.
The way we do about this character. Largely holistically because of what Lima does.
Because we're being subjected to terrorism. Yeah, it's awful. She flies. She flies. You can't kill her. You cannot.
Yeah, it was. It's kind of reminds me of like, remember really early Ultimate when Leo just won a major with Ike, and people were like,
"Nair.
Ike is good.
Right.
Ike is a good character.
Right.
Ike is not a good character. Ike has not ever been a good character. But we did not know what we were doing. And he figured it out way quicker.
I mean, there's something
similar where it's like, hey, there's something to Bayo.
There's something messed up.
We wouldn't know it if Lima wasn't doing all.
Right, exactly.
Because there's a couple others, you know.
Who is like left? Like Bloom in the UK.
Bloom, Deathspade.
Deathspade and
Dialga, Mighty Dialga.
Right. So yeah.
I'm not familiar with Dice.
I've heard the name.
I mean, there's a couple of them here and there, right?
Right,
but
right.
I feel like Lima has led the charge.
Yeah, and so many tournaments you can see, you know, your different characters. But
who knows how many of those other Bayo players?
You know who else you can see at tournaments? the good old boys at Spiff Space, yeah, the homies, right? I mean, you go out to see your favorite players and characters, but you also go to catch a couple of clothing items with some drip on it. Look, we may be nerds at a discount. Look, we may be nerds, but we can dress very, very spiffy, if you will. Look at these jackets. Even if you're broke, you get 10% off with the code TLOCK10 at spiffspace.com. And they also were generous enough to throw a little bit on our way in a pop bonus of 100 for today's local.
Every week?
Oh, every week. I'm tripping.
League.
Look, I didn't even have the information right. 100 pop bonus every weekend for the low tier league that we have going on here in Dallas. So big shout outs to Spiff. And if you like what you see, head on over there to spiffspace.com. Once again, 10% off your order if you use TLOCK10.
There's no reason to not do it.
No reason not to do it. We love y'all. We cherish y'all. We've known y'all for a minute.
Let's be honest. You were going there anyway.
Right.
You were going there.
You're going there anyway. So big shout outs to y'all. We love that you guys are helping us, and we want to help y'all a little bit.
I've seen you all at events. I know you're already wearing this stuff.
I own a couple of your merchandise.
You know what else Spiff is involved with?
Really?
Is Super Smash Odyssey 100. Also helping out with this pop bonus.
Well, look.
This one is a $200 pop bonus provided by both Spiff and Crown, the wonderful TO of Smash Odyssey.
Big shout out.
This 100th edition being the Super Smash Odyssey this weekend, February 11th. Make sure you mark your calendar, you show up, because there will be many a competitor there. As early as 12 p.m. starting off for that squad strike, maybe you earn enough dinero in that first bracket there of that 3v3 so that you can walk across the street and buy yourself some lunch so you don't hate yourself going into singles. If you do show up to the event, please
eat some food.
Eat some food.
Look, for you and for the people around you, because when you don't have food in your stomach, your breath is kicking like hot chicken. I'd rather you'd order some hot chicken